All right, y'all, we're back and we're gonna have the tariff argument. We got Kane in here, we got Nick here.
Nigga, I'm not Mr. Tariff. Don't try
You
to.
100,
I'm not arguing. I don't know nothing about this
Right.
shit.
you
Right.
100% Mr. Tariff, nigga, because you came
No.
in, you came in here to set the record straight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
because I
came.
asked him to.
So
So
what's up?
so
Talk to me.
so really, it's more than just about China and shit. The problem is that the tariffs aren't just for China; they're for a lot of different countries. Pretty much, well, from what I've seen and heard, it's any country that has a trade deficit with the U.S. So that means any country that imports more uh here than they fucking bring in from us type shit.
Okay.
So, China, they're one of those countries because they make a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? All the cheap shit gets made in China and then gets sent over here. So
Right.
they're probably gonna be in a trade deficit. But there's other countries, like there's little poor fucking African countries, like I forgot the name of the country, but there's a country in like the South of Africa. They got like 80% of their fucking exports come to America, but it's like shit that we can't make here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that be shit like mangoes or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But they're a poor country in Africa, so it's like these tariffs are gonna ruin their entire economy, if that makes sense.
That does make
So
sense.
so so it's more than just China, it's more than just video games. There's a global fucking impact. Basically, like with like, NAFTA and all this shit, like America pretty much not controls the global economy, but like when it comes to like global trade, we're the biggest fucking. We import the most out of every country in the goddamn world.
Right.
Everybody sends their shit to America. So I feel like what Trump was trying to do was like trying to even up like the money. You know what I'm saying? Because we're definitely shipping out more money than we're bringing in. So I guess that's what he's trying to do. It just, I don't think the people that put this together, whether it just be him or him and some advisors or just some advisors, I don't think they were thinking about. Like, I think they're trying to punish China and not thinking about those little small countries that need America to.
But I thought that the tariff that Trump is specifically like, yo, China, this is your tariff now.
No, he raised the percentage for just China. I'm pretty sure,
Okay,
but these tariffs aren't just for China. You know what I'm saying?
got
And
you.
all a tariff is just a fucking import tax. So they're just increasing the tax to fucking import shit. But I
So
guess
do
it's
you
not
so do you
everybody.
do you agree with Nick that is this is like basically like the natural evolution of things?
No,
And why not?
because Nick's wrong. No, because this wasn't like hey, we have to raise the import tax by 5% to, you know, build infrastructure or whatever the case may be.
What you think, Nick?
Well, no, what's going on?
I don't know. Is it? It might be Nick's phone. Do we sound
Probably.
crazy to you?
Yo, Nick, is your phone connected to your car?
Can
My
he hear
mic
us?
wasn't
Oh,
even on.
now his mic is going. Now I can't even hear. Now I can't hear Ro at all.
Yeah, Nick. That shows how wrong you are about tariffs. They won't even let you respond. Mm.
How could I be wrong about something I asked what it was about?
I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a joke,
Nah,
Mister
Nick,
So,
wild
Delayed
him up.
so,
Speech.
the summary I just got to summarize what you just said to me,
I
and
didn't
it
even
doesn't
finish
sound
talking.
crazy to me at
So,
all.
Damn, why the fuck is the audio like that?
but no, it's not a natural progression. It's not the increase of the price of the good because of the cost of workers or the cost of this or that. It's literally we have to pay more because your government increased the cost of us to bring this into your country, so we have to charge you more. It's not, oh, this ingredient in fucking Doritos costs 10 cents more, so the bag is gonna go up 3 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
that what you
That's
explaining to me doesn't sound
that
clear at all.
that's what inflation is. So inflation is the increase in price due to factors like, paying your workers or eh, you're right. It's 50-50. I'm not going to say you're wrong, but it is technically different from inflation because inflation would just affect us, whereas these tariffs will affect us and another country, if not multiple countries.
Nick.
So Trump said,
I don't
wait
know
a
what he
minute,
said. I didn't watch no
are
news
most of
reports.
our imports from China?
We get a lot of shit from China, but the thing is we get certain things from certain countries.
Are most of our imports from China?
It depends on what you're talking about because you can be talking about little clothes, little
No, 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 no.
cheap shit.
It doesn't
Then there's
depend
other
on what I'm
things like
talking about.
rare earth minerals that come from the Congo. There's other that
It
it's
does
more
not
than just
depend what I'm it does not
the
depend what I'm talking about. Are most of our imports coming from China? It's a
Yo,
question. It's
Nick.
not a it's not a
I don't know. I don't know
oh
for a
no, that's
fact.
what
I
I'm
don't have that
asking.
raw data.
Because if
I
most
don't
of our
have that raw data.
imports
I don't
come from
know.
China,
I would
I don't see
assume
the
most of
problem.
I'm
our
gonna
shit come
assume
from
yes.
China. I would assume yes because China's been the producer for the entire world for 30,
Okay,
40
so
years.
if like yes, like this is just one of them instances where the little guy got to eat shit. But nigga, that's how it goes. Like y'all forget this nigga is a businessman. This is how business goes, nigga. What the fuck? If I'm looking at the numbers and I'm doing we're giving out mad fucking
So
payments.
so so you're not wrong. You're not
But
wrong
hold on,
because
but
a
hold on,
lot of
but
the
hold on, but
reason.
hold on. Let me get my shit off. If I'm if I'm looking at it and I'm going, we're giving out way more than we're taking. We're giving out way more money than we're bringing in, and these niggas are the majority holders. And if I put something like, we gotta tax these niggas. We gotta go up 5%. Boy, that happens. Like
So 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 you right.
the tariff hasn't
You said we got to
always
go up
been the percentage.
5%. 5% sounds reasonable. You're charging niggas 200, 300% more. That's not reasonable.
You're charging niggas 200% on tax, not the product, on tax.
The
That's not
import tax.
a lot, Kanan.
Yes, it
Import
is,
tax
bro.
is different than sales
No,
tax.
it's not,
Yes,
nigga.
it
No,
is.
no. Look
Yes, it is.
at the tax. When you pay for something, look at the tax. That's not
Right.
the
So now,
price,
so boom.
right?
Now,
You're not paying
so
hundreds of dollars for shipping and handling. You're not.
right, right. But now, over time, like you said, over time, that shit's gonna go up, and then it's gonna be to where it's like, nigga, it's not even worth buying the shit now
But
because
yeah,
now it's
tariffs
up
have
to
nothing
where
to do
the
with
tariff
shipping or
tax,
handling.
the tariff tax is gonna be, or the shipping and handling is gonna be more than what I'm buying the shit for. So now that you know what I'm saying. So now that money, like you said, that the money that's going out to whatever is not gonna come in now. So
That's not that.
so
I don't know what niggas buy. That's not near. Yo, bro, if I buy something for $200, the tax on it is maybe 10. If it goes up
Right,
2%,
but
now
we're
I'm
not
paying
talking about
30.
sales tax. We're not talking about sales tax. There's differences between sales tax, income tax, tariffs, export taxes. There's differences. There's
So
way
what I'm asking you is, what is a tariff? What is a tariff? And y'all told me that's a tax they give niggas. They
it's an
have to pay to sell
yes,
something.
it's an import tax. It's an import tax, yes. But
Okay, okay,
whereas sales tax in
okay.
New York State is
So
eight
now I'm looking
percent,
at.
that's different. That's like saying if your sales tax
Listen
is
to me.
no, listen.
No,
If
listen,
if
bro.
if if sales tax in New York State is 8%, you buy something for a dollar, tax is 8 cents. You're paying 108. If the tax was 200%, you buy something for a dollar, tax is $2. You're paying $3. That's what Ronell was saying. That's why it is different. Yes,
No,
yes. You're not
that's
increasing it, but
no.
listen,
What y'all just
it's
told me. Wait a
the
minute. Wait a
difference.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Listen.
Wait a
The
minute.
difference
Wait
is
wait,
with
wait a
exports and
minute.
imports.
Wait a minute before you go on.
wait.
Wait a minute before you go on. wait a minute. If the tax is 8% and whatever I bought now, chicken is now $1.08 because the tax is 8% and it goes up 5%. The tax goes up 5%, and now I'm paying $1.13. We need to calm the fuck down.
But that's not what we're talking about, Nick. That has nothing to do with the conversation at hand.
That's what you just said. I'm only going off of what you're telling me, Kanan. So
No, I was giving you an example off of the example you gave me. What we just said was the import taxes for things increased by 200%. So if you're shipping, listen, if you send a fucking shipping boat with 1,000 containers full of fucking t-shirts, you got 100,000 t-shirts on that boat. Let's just say, now the import taxes are different for different countries and all that shit, blah 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 blah. So let's just say you got to pay 20 cents per shirt. How many shirts did I say? 1,000?
No, you're doing awful math, bro. You're all over the place. That's not the math you have to do because that's not the math we're talking about. What we are talking about, a tariff is the tax to sell something, not the price of
No,
the
it's not.
product.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
So what is it? I'm
It's not a
asking you.
sales tax.
I'm
Import
asking you
tax.
what is it?
You're
You're
just
supposed to
paying
tell
to
me.
send it here. You don't even make the money. So that's what I'm saying. I'm sending shirts here to possibly sell. I'm paying money to get these shirts here. This is not saying that these shirts are even going to sell. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I don't think
All
it's
right.
So
So
the
a
tariff.
sales
So
tax.
you think of yourself. Think of yourself as a
Stop, stop, stop,
company.
stop, 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 stop. Let's go back to the McChicken thing that you just said, right? If sales tax is 8 cents, you're paying $1.08 for $1 fucking chicken sandwich, right? But say McDonald's had to import them shits from China. So before they could even get the opportunity to sell it, they're paying 200% more than what they usually did to bring that into the country. Say they pay 10 cents or whatever. Like this is bad math. You're absolutely right. But say you fucking spent fucking 10 cents to import every McChicken. You know what I'm saying? Now you're paying 30 cents because you're paying 200% more. These are small numbers, yes, but on the global scale, this turns millions into billions. Is my
Okay,
whole point.
and what I'm asking you is how is that affecting us?
So all right.
Because
Wait,
before,
hold on, listen.
listen. Before the product goes to market to even be sold, they're putting out more money. So that shirt or that gaming piece they're gonna have to retail it at a higher price. Whereas, let's say the Nintendo Switch would usually be $250, reasonable. Now they're selling it, or they're not even selling it yet. They're marking the price as 800. Let's just say. So sorry.
That still doesn't make sense
And the
with y'all.
problem, but the real
That's still
reason
that
why,
that that.
Trump did this shit. So my point is, people are spending more money before they're even making the money.
Not us.
Anybody. So, but it's a global
It's
economy. So, like I said, there's like the small country of fucking I forgot the name of the country, but it's in South Africa. Like I said, they have a trade deficit with us because they export more to us than they import from us. So that's a trade deficit. That means that we get more from them than they get from us. But the shit that they send us is shit that we can't even grow or make in America because of laws or whatever the fucking case may be. You know what I'm saying? But
honestly,
since they are
I'm gonna be
able to,
real. I don't think niggas understand what tariffs is, and I don't think niggas understand
we
the math
don't.
behind it. And I think
We
that's
don't.
why because you
We
haven't
don't because
properly explained
it's
it to
not
me yet.
something that we deal with on a daily basis. And that's not
No. And that's why I don't understand blah about it because even like you haven't successfully explained to me what that is
That's
and the math
this is
so
this is
behind it.
this is
the
what it is.
problem.
This is
So
what it
this
is. This is what it is right here.
I've never been able to finish a fucking statement. So yeah, I can explain it. What I'm
What
trying to
Mel
say
No,
just
is this.
said.
yes, you did. Stop,
What
bro.
Mel
Stop,
just
bro.
said. That's what it is.
It's bigger. It's bigger than just taxes and things like that because it goes back fucking 40, 30 years to
It,
NAFTA and all this other shit. Fucking, we as America, they've signed a lot of bad trade deals. Trump can't just cancel those trade deals, so he's adding tariffs. That's what it is, realistically. That's why we're in $1 trillion debt to fucking China. You know what I'm saying? But we buy everything. Like it just doesn't. It's a lot of shit that on the global side that won't affect. Long story short, we all still gotta pay bills. We all still gotta pay our rent. We all gotta go to work. Our shit's just gonna be more expensive, maybe. That's all. That's it. Next subject.
That's all. That's what I was getting at. But I think
this is the
Nick
problem
was
with
asking.
shit.
I think Nick
This
was
this this
asking
this
how.
thing, and nobody properly explained it to me. And this is the problem with shit. They mad over something and don't even know what they're being mad about. That's why I said none of this shit sounds crazy to me. This sounds like what the fuck needs to be, nigga. If all he did was up the price of y'all to sell y'all shit over here, that really has nothing to do with niggas. If that has nothing to do with the price. Now, if they go up in price to make up the difference, it is what it is, bro. We're not getting shit as cheap as we are anymore. But to go up 5% on to go up 5% on
Yeah,
tax
5% is
is
nothing, but
insane.
like he said, 200%, 170% for some. That's crazy, bro. That's
But
crazy.
but 200% on dollars, it does add up, but that doesn't affect us. Now, if I'm paying
It
a
does
dollar,
affect us.
if hold on, Kanan, that we're not the importers. We're the exporters. Oh boy, that shit ain't gonna do nothing for us, boy. I said, give me some math behind it. So if at the end of the day, whatever we're buying, the tax on it goes up 5%, who gives a fuck?
No, bro,
The tax is
we
cheap.
are the importers. We're the one bringing shit in. We're not sending shit out.
No,
Right. We
no,
don't
no.
produce much.
Excuse me. I meant to say exporters. Excuse me. This sounds like an exporter problem, and that's why Kanan's saying like, yeah, it's cool for China, but these other countries that we're getting shit from, like, all right, that happens. The little fish sometimes get fried. It happens, bro. That like
But
that. I feel like we put too much emotion into shit
no, but here's
sometimes
the thing.
and
Here's
not
the
logic.
thing. Those little fries can be making shit like uh certain fucking elements or certain pieces of metal that keep our power grid running. You know, things like that. Like shit that we don't think about on a daily basis that we need. You know what I mean?
No, I
We're
don't.
not talking about just t-shirts. We're not talking about just t-shirts and fucking fidget spinners from China. You know what I mean? We're
No,
not talking about
but what I
just
but what I'm saying is it has to worry about that is prepared for that. Anybody in any type of
Mm.
business, anybody's in any type of business where this is going to affect them, they are prepared for this.
So
If
then
you
why do
have a
businesses
business and
fail? Why do businesses
uh,
fail? Because sometimes
okay,
you can't adjust.
okay,
Especially when you're going like you said, a 5% increase, okay, we can increase, but when you're increasing shit by 200%, that's insane. And it's not just the
you're
country. Look,
increasing the
it's not just
you're
the
increasing
country
the
of
import
China.
tax. You're increasing the import tax, bro. I'm not
But
putting
Right.
then,
I'm not putting
in turn,
I'm not
that's
putting
gonna increase.
I'm not I'm not taxing the bricks. I'm getting for working over here. I'm not taxing the bricks. I'm not the bricks didn't go up 2%, 200%. But the body work this black one up, nigga. That's all that means. And that happens. That happens, bro. This is what I'm saying. Niggas is talking about tariffs and spend $40 a day on weed. 10 years ago, niggas was not. You dig what I'm saying? Like we can throw up hubbubs, nigga, but nigga, they're not getting any benefits from the
But
weed going up.
but you also have to account for the where is it? My fault. You also have to account for the what you're saying now. I guess there was a time where niggas was kicking and screaming and hollering back then when the prices did go up. But I feel like
Boy, this
it's different.
always happens.
But I feel like it's different now because 200% is crazy, bro. It is gonna affect us in the long run.
But that's
Even
what I
but
said.
I feel like even in the
Do
short run,
niggas
bro.
even know how much 200% is?
Huh?
That's why I'm saying you have to give me an example of math because math
I
makes
did, and
people
you
see
said it was
shit.
bad math.
Well, no, because you said a pair of Jordans were going for 200 will now be 600. That's terrible math. What you told me.
That's
What
not
niggas told me what niggas told me was tariffs was the money that niggas charge for niggas to sell work over here. Cool. The price of that went up. The price of you being able to sell your work over here went up 200%. I tell
right. So the
niggas to give
price
me
of the
an
work is going
example.
up. What are you
Hold,
talking
hold on,
about?
listen. Hold on, listen. I tell niggas to give me an example of math because 200% sounds crazy. 200% on $200 is 600 cash. But who's paying $200 in tax? Who's paying $200 in shipping and handling? Anybody that is will be prepared for that. So if I was a mattress company and this tariff would really affect me, if mattresses now go up like that, nigga, I am prepared for that. 200% is not a lot of bread, bro. 200% is not. It's a lot of bread when you're working with a higher amount of money. But if you're working with a higher amount of money, where this would affect you, you would be some type of corporation. Is what I'm getting at. So is
But
200% tariff gonna affect the average working man? No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not, bro.
Yes, it is.
I
Are you
think I
crazy?
want to say I gotta disagree with you, Nick, because like I said, things
Okay,
are actively going up as far as like
okay,
buying stuff
okay, okay.
online.
So let's go
Give
back.
you an example of math. Wait, I'll
Okay.
give you an example of math. What name something you buy? You buy on Amazon, Ronell.
Um, memory cards
Memory cuts they cost
around $40.
maybe $6 to get here.
Okay.
Okay,
So if that comes from China,
Okay.
hold
that's
on,
gonna
hold
go
on,
Wait. Let him
into
try.
Kanan,
Let
Kanan,
him
inflation.
go.
let me
Let him go.
finish.
Let him go. Let him go.
Kanan, let me finish. Golly, nigga. If the sales tax is six, if after all that, the sales tax and the shipping and handling come up to sign, right? That's $7. If the shit goes up 200%, you're gonna be paying $21. Is $14 really gonna
You're
stop you from
talking about
buying that
shipping and
right now?
handling. That has nothing to do with import tax, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, Kanan, please. I asked you many of times, what the fuck is a tariff? And y'all
So
niggas
look.
told me
So look.
it's
So
Import
look.
wait,
Nick.
tax.
hold
Nick.
on,
Nick.
hold
Nick.
Shipping and
on, hold
handling
on,
is not
hold
the same
on.
thing.
I'm not even gonna talk to Kanan. I'm good, bro.
All right, an import tax is what whoever is bringing something into the country pays to get it into the country when it's at the dock. Shipping and handling is what a company is charging you to ship it from their warehouse. That has nothing to do with it getting into the country.
So Nick, to answer your question,
I don't have no question. I don't have no question, bro. I'm good. I'm good. Because and I'm gonna tell you why I'm good. Because all this information that I'm sitting here wrong and niggas telling me no, it's not that. I've asked niggas multiple times, yo, is this what you're talking about? And niggas have said yes.
so from
So I'm
my
only going off of what niggas is saying.
so
And I'm trying to be like, yo, okay, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm telling y'all, I don't know what the fuck this is.
So
so
That's the
so
first thing I said.
so wait,
I
wait, wait, Canaan, wait,
don't know
Canaan,
what
wait,
it
Canaan,
is.
wait,
What
Canaan,
is it?
wait, Canaan. From my understanding, yes. From what you was explaining, I do feel like that's how it works. So to say an additional $14 to say to send a $40 memory card. So now what? That's damn near 50%. I might as well just go to Walmart and get it. I wouldn't buy it off of Amazon for that
Okay.
personally. Because you said maybe $6, right? So then you added the 200%. You said you added another $14 on that.
So instead of paying $46, you're paying 54. No, excuse me. Instead of paying $46, you will be paying 61.
That's kind of
no,
for a memory card. I'm not doing that.
Yes. Don't tell me no. Yes, that's the perfect
that's
math.
no,
Don't
it's not.
tell me no.
Whatever. If it isn't for a $40 memory card, I would be looking to pay $6 for the shipping. But if it's a 20, if it's
Wait a minute. If it was $40 and then it came out to 47, if it went up 200%, you would be paying $61.
all right. So I don't.
No,
Yes.
no,
Don't
no.
tell me no. That's perfect math.
Okay, I'm
That's
I'm
not
not
perfect
willing to
math.
pay that. I'm
That's
not
not
willing to
perfect
pay
math.
that.
You're adding. You were you were you were increasing the sales tax. What this is doing is increasing the base price of the product. So that
That's what me and Ronell were talking, getting at. done. We were getting that out the way
No.
first. You
So
have to listen.
so that $40 memory card, if it increases by 200%, would be $120. Or yeah, 120 before tax, before your sales tax.
That
That's how
wasn't
much the company would.
what
That'd be the
wasn't what
retail
me and Ronell
price.
were talking about.
That would be the
That wasn't what
retail
me and
price
Ronell were talking
of the
about. We
product.
were sitting here. You got it. I'm good.
We were talking about Kanan,
You
we were
got it.
talking about shipping. So the shipping,
Shipping
so
has
No,
nothing to do
no,
with import tax. We're talking about
bro.
import
He's
taxes, right?
arguing something else. He's arguing something else, bro. That's what I'm saying.
All
Not
right. So
listening.
then we're talking
If
about
me and
different
you are
things.
talking about something and we know what we're talking about and we know we're on the same page, and this is like, no, it's not. Nah, nigga,
Two people can't be wrong.
you got messed up.
Two people can't be wrong.
from like I said, I from what me from that aspect, from what me and this niggas talking about, whether we're wrong or right, I'm not willing to
That
pay
would be
that.
an increase in sales tax.
No, but we're
And that's
talking.
what we were talking about.
But
But we're
that's not
talking.
what we're
We're
talking
talking.
about. We're talking
No,
about tariffs, which are
he said it
import
would be
taxes.
No,
$6 to
we were
ship.
me and Ronell were going over what I said. Shane.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you talking about?
he said it would be like $6 to ship, and I
Are
was
we
No,
like,
not
yeah,
talking about
said
tariffs?
$6.90. I said $6.99, which would be $7. 200% of $6.99 is $21, nigga.
right.
What is
Ronell,
Nick Haney talking about?
Ronell, did you not tell
But
me to
that
join this stream to talk about tariffs? We're not. I didn't join to talk about sales tax.
no, but that's the so
Kanan,
wouldn't that be
hold
but
on,
wouldn't that be
Ronell.
the tariff tax?
Hold on, Ronell.
No,
No,
Kanan, you joined this live to explain tariffs. You didn't explain it properly
I
to
did
me,
not. I
so
did
I
not.
got confused. Wait a
You
minute.
did.
So I got confused. What me and Ronell were discussing was where my confusion happened at, and then you were telling me I was wrong. You discussing where my confusion happened at. What the fuck? You don't listen. You don't listen. Yo, bro. I want you to watch this after we get off of here. I want you to watch this. It's 27 minutes long. Just watch it, bro, because you're gonna be like, wow, I really didn't listen to this nigga.
That's a possibility.
but Nick, so in that aspect, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that to ship a $50 piece or a $50 product.
Nick or Ronell.
Yes,
So listen, if say you were buying a memory card for $40 right
right,
now,
right.
let's just say this. Let's just pretend there's no tariff on bringing that over.
Okay.
So they just
So I'm
it's
going. So
just
I'm going to
$40,
Walmart to buy it.
right?
So
Now all of a sudden, that memory card that comes from China is now is it my mic now? Whose
all
mic's
right,
fucked up?
it was probably his.
Okay, so listen, shipping and handling has nothing to do with importing products to the country.
Okay.
Shipping and handling is what you pay in country for someone to put that shit from a warehouse in the back of a truck and drive it from Carolina to New York. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
An import tax is when that shit's getting shipped in a container on the ocean or flown over in a cargo plane. When it lands or when it docks, before that shit can come off the boat, you're paying that tax.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why the Nintendo Switch, instead of being like $200, is going to be like 6 or 7
Before
because
before 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 anything.
before you pay your sales tax, you know,
Okay.
your county tax, your state,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because for them to even get it into the country, they're paying 200% more.
Okay.
So they're raising the retail price, the MSRP of that product. So they're not even
Okay.
making money yet. They just got
Okay.
to raise the price to hopefully make it back. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. All right.
Now, where for China, you know, they are importing everything and you know what I'm saying? So they're going to be all right. But then there's other countries that import important shit. It may be at a smaller, you know, rate, but there's shit that we need at, like, you know. So basically, like COVID showed us that with the global supply chain shut down, we can't get certain shit in this country. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Okay.
So if now for this person to send this shit over, wow, someone just said the same thing I just said. The
Got you.
it's
Yeah.
the on top of the base price. Thank you.
Right. Okay. So it's just is we were so he Nick is right. We were kind of trying to discuss where it was. So we just had to take it a step further to where it's even before it even goes anywhere.
Right.
That was all it was.
So that's why I said if a good example, because people know Jordans. If you're paying $200 for a pair of Jordans and they have to increase the price by 200%, that's before sales tax. That's 200 is going to 600,
Got you.
and then you're paying the sales tax on that 600. So you're really paying like 650. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hello. Ye- Okay. All right. Shoot. I need like a quick intermission, Kanan.
Nope, it's over.
I'm running. I'm running down. Coming right back.
Nope. Might as well end the stream.
I'm coming right back. I gotta go get something. I'm coming right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
You're alone.
I just did some research too on what tariffs was, and I didn't see nothing niggas was talking about, bro. I'm not gonna say nothing, but the numbers I got was way different than what niggas is saying.
Well, we were giving out random numbers.
Niggas said 200%. The only 200% I seen was
Was for China.
no. It was 60% for China. It was 100% for Mexico, and it was 20% for.
Trump raised
Listen,
like I'm telling you, I watched it
I just got off
with my
the
eyes.
internet, and Kenyon, again, you're arguing me what I'm telling you I just read. You didn't even let me finish what the fuck I just said I read, bro. Like, nigga, the only thing that said 200%, if somebody has a phone, please Google it. Only thing that Trump said about 200% was U.S. companies outsourcing their manufacturing their outsourcing their manufacturer, which means like they use an example as a John Deere company. You're a U.S. company, and you're outsourcing, like you're pretty much you're buying other people's work and selling it here, and you're from here. So I'm gonna charge you 200%. Instead of 60% increase for China, 100 for Mexico, and 20 for another country.
White House confirms 245% tariff on some Chinese imports. Not a typo. So yeah, so you're right. It's specific imports.
So this is what I read. It said 60% increase for China, 100% increase for Mexico, 20% increase for all other countries, and a 200% increase for U.S. Companies that outsource their manufacturing. And the example they used was John
Morning,
Deere.
Bristol.
And another example I would assume that they would talk about would be like if Wrangler was outsourcing if Wrangler was going, you know what I'm saying, out the country to get their shit. Y'all a U.S. company, so we're gonna tax y'all even more. But
Mm.
uh, to now go on 60% increase on tariffs, I mean whatever. But that's what I was doing. I went away to see if they can give me an example, and none of anything that I looked up gave me an example money wise on how it would affect um
Consumer.
the consumer. It just said 60% raise on
So
tariffs, so I don't. They can't even I couldn't find layman terms. That's what niggas need to understand is layman
may
terms.
I
Because
speak?
if I hear 200% increase on tariffs, I'm gonna bug the fuck out. If I don't know what that means,
It's
like
definitely done to scare people. I agree with you. That sounds crazy off the rip. But yeah, it's all conjecture really until it happens. Because we're saying one if this company got to pay 100% more to bring this shit in, we're just assuming they're going to charge us 100% more. You know what I mean?
right. And if it's only costing them $5 to if that's what they're if whatever they're selling is 20 cash and in order to sell it here they have to give us $5 and it only goes up 60%. They're giving us $5. They're giving us like 7 cash, nigga.
But that's
Oh no,
per
excuse me, not
unit.
7, not yeah, it'd be like 750 or some shit like that.
But that's per unit. So times that
Right.
750.
So instead of them selling instead of them paying 5 cash to sell this shit, now they're paying 750. So to make up the difference, the price the price goes up 10 cash, whatever.
But listen,
And
what
that's
You
on a
catch ain't
listen,
crazy.
no,
Nick, listen.
no,
It's not just that
no.
simple though. Because
Yes it is.
listen. No, it's
Yes it
not. No,
is.
it's listen. You're
Yes,
not
no,
listening.
no. I'm
You're
not
not.
going off of what you feel. I'm going off of what I just researched. And they
Okay, and I'm
said
telling
that. Wait,
you
hold on,
real
listen,
research
hold
as
on,
well,
listen.
but you're not going to
Wait,
listen.
listen to
Cool.
what I'm saying. Listen
There's
to what
nothing to
I'm
listen.
saying.
You had your chance. I can't speak.
I didn't finish. I'm telling you, I didn't finish.
You were done talking. Ronell was talking. So how were you not done talking?
So I cut you off to say, Kanan, don't cut me off. The fuck you
Pretty
talking about,
much.
nigga? Nigga, yo, you're crazy. You're crazy. All
Listen.
right, so I'll talk to Ronell. From my
Okay.
research, what they just said is they were increasing the tariffs by 60%. Yeah, beat it, nigga.
Okay.
Bro. I'm good. I'm good.
What? I didn't
I'm
do
good,
nothing.
bro. Nah, you ain't do nothing, but I don't like that shit, nigga. Bro, that's weird as fuck. A nigga ask you about something, you explain it to him, he fucking repeat the shit back, and you telling the nigga he wrong. Boy, I ain't come up here like I know shit. The first thing I said is I have no idea. Can you explain that? He only came up here because you started explaining shit. Like, oh, I didn't see Ronell explaining tariffs. Like, nigga, you supposed to be educating me, nigga. But I don't like that shit, bro. I don't do that to niggas, bro. I don't
Well,
do that to niggas,
from
bro.
the from you said $10 is a
Okay,
lot.
okay. So this is what I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted. If they're increasing the tariffs by 60%, cool. A tariff is what we charge niggas to sell their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So if a product is $100 and we're charging them 5 cash
Mm-hmm.
to sell their shit, it's now going to go up to 750. All
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
it's more, no, it's going to go up to $8.
Mm-hmm.
That's 60%. 60% of $5 is 60% of $5 is 3 cash. So if it goes up $3, they're gonna go up to make that difference.
Right.
So if now the product that was gonna cost me $200 to make, and then whatever the tax was, is now gonna go up $10, $15 on something that was 200 already. That's all right, bro. I'm not tripping off of that. And that's perfect math, nigga. Now, outside of that, I don't know, but that's perfect math, bro. I, hey, one thing I was good at is math. I've always been good at math, and
You, you still talking to Ronell?
yes, I'm still talking to Ronell.
All right, I'll leave. I'll come back.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah, spin, nigga. Fuck.
Oh man.
Um, I don't know. I think I, you're you're right. You are right, but I don't know, bro.
So are you mad at that? Are you mad at that? That now something that you paid 215 is now 230?
Yes,
All right,
But it's not
uh,
that simple.
especially
nigga, you don't
if,
even know what the Kenny, you don't even know
especially,
what the fuck you talking about, nigga. You can't even
especially,
explain what you talking about. What are you saying?
especially if it's something that I get regularly. You know what I'm saying? That's like, damn.
All right,
And
all
then
right,
and then what if shit drag and it go up more?
all right,
Nah, bro, that's not okay, bro.
all right.
Because at the end
If
of the day,
that
you're
if that
right, and this is my moment to
if
kick and scream and get over it.
if that's what it got to be for us to start balancing out the dough that we owe niggas, all right, whatever.
That we owe. That
We
shit
owe
better be
niggas
coming
pay.
We
back to
owe.
us.
We
We
owe niggas
owe.
pay.
We
They
owe
don't owe
China
us.
paper.
We owe
Paper.
niggas pay. Boy, you gotta understand. We owe niggas trillions of dollars.
So yeah, there we go. Yeah, like what? If and I feel like if you are a president, right, and you trying to get dough back or you trying to correct shit, what about the consumer? That has to spend that extra bread. You know what I'm saying? Like what is it that he's doing for the little man per se?
But what I'm saying is we have to pick and choose when we can be mad about shit going up. Because yeah, I'm not saying that nobody's getting paid what nobody feels like they're getting paid what they should be
Right.
getting paid, bro. Nobody. And we only make make fusses about shit that the shit that it's only little shit. Beyonce tickets ain't never declined, and they're sold out every time. Come on, bro. Like what are we really gonna trip about?
But respectfully, I don't buy Beyonce tickets.
You don't. You don't. But what I'm saying is that I'm just giving an
Okay.
example. I'm not individually
Okay.
saying you, but I'm giving an example as a people, not even black folk, just as Americans
Yeah.
in general. We complain about shit that we really don't understand and let other shit slide. Not even slide. We just don't care. I'll never care how much that. Yo, bro, there's certain things in everybody's life. We don't care how much it costs. We're buying it.
True.
Don't well, it don't give a and it might not all be the same thing. It could be weed for me. It could be cars for the
Yeah.
next nigga. It could be fast food for somebody. I don't give a fuck how much this shit costs. I'm always
But
gonna buy it. So it's
as
like
a
nigga.
consumer, you have the right. Do you have the
hmm
right to be like, damn, okay,
Yes, but just I'm a nigga. I like to keep it thorough across the board. And something that I used to say to myself when I used to eat like bad food
yeah,
and shit. You know how niggas be like, yo, eating healthy is mad expensive. I spent $70 at Kitchen 216.
Right.
I can
You're
spend
right.
$10 on a smoothie bowl,
You're
nigga.
absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
all in all, motherfuckers
it's
gonna
it's
spend their money however they gonna spend their money.
and shout out to 216. Not that their meals cost $70, but I have no problem giving a 70 ball to eat food I should not be eating at this
Right.
size versus paying $20 at a salad bar. Nigga, you think a $20 salad, you'd be like, what the fuck? But then you'll be like, yo, let's go get lamb chops, waffles, and spiked orange juice for breakfast. Bitches are drinking, they're eating lamb chops, waffles, they're eating lamb chops, cake, and spiked orange juice for
and vodka
breakfast.
orange juice, right?
Bitches eating red velvet waffles with cream cheese butter on top. Bitch, that's cake. That's cake. Come on,
With the
bro.
syrup.
Come on, bro. And niggas is talking and niggas just say something like $20 to get in the club. No. Shut up.
So, all right, Nick. I think I think the bigger problem though with the whole import shit is like it's not simple shit that we're talking about because we all had bad like weird examples like shirts. That's a dumb example, but things like
Oh, shit.
cars, computer, like things that have multiple components. So it's like for your car right now. Let's just say how much did you pay for that car? Let's just give me like a random number. You don't you five
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 thousand
thousand
dollars.
dollars, right? Say now, let's just say, let's just imagine you bought that car for $5,000 brand new. This is just
Mm-hmm.
right. That car is built with components from 24, 25 countries. Did you see what I'm saying? So the
Mm-hmm.
price of that car is going to go up significantly from the 5,000 that you paid tomorrow. Say you paid for the shit 5,000 today, and the tariffs for all these different countries increase tomorrow. That $5,000 car. Let's just. I'm not giving you any examples of any actual percentages, but now that car is $7,000 that you just paid 5,000 for. And like we all said, you're still getting paid the same $30 an hour. But you know what I'm saying? 40. Like I don't know what you get paid, but still, like that's a significant amount more overnight. It's not like a all right, it went from 5,000 to even 5,500. I can't explain it. I don't know. I don't know. This tariff shit is weird. Like you said,
The reason you're having a hard time explaining it is because they're not giving niggas
they're not
numbers.
giving niggas
And
numbers, no.
that's the whole thing that I was
And
saying. So to a
the
nigga that
problem too is that there's different tariffs for
Different shit.
different shit, right? So fruit might be taxed at a different rate than clothing or electronics or you know what I'm saying?
But Nick's right though. They just not giving niggas numbers
right,
or whatever it
so
is.
we
Whatever
don't
it is.
know none of these numbers. So
And the
the, the,
shit that
the,
they show us in the news is definitely to scare us. So
You
right,
got
and
right.
that's why I'm like, does this really affect niggas? Because for all we know, the tariffs can have niggas cars going from 5,000 today to 7,000 tomorrow, or it could have niggas cars
niggas
going
are
from
just gonna get that
5,000
loan
today.
though. That's all that matters. Like really, that just means that someone will just have to get a higher loan to buy a brand new car, right?
But what I'm saying
They're still gonna get it.
but what I'm saying is, it could possibly be 5,000 a day, 7,000 tomorrow. It could absolutely possibly be 5,000 a day, 5,000 $80 tomorrow. They're not giving niggas numbers. So what I'm saying is, if it's 5,000 a day, 7,000 tomorrow, I'm not okay with that. If it's 5,000 a day, $5,080 tomorrow, for us as a economy to get back even, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm saying doesn't matter to us because I feel like if it's $80, it shouldn't matter to us. If it's $80 on a $5,000 purchase, it shouldn't matter to us. If it's $2,000 on a $5,000 purchase, for sure, we got to talk about this. But if it's only if it's only dollars, literally dollars on the hundreds that we're spending for us to get back to an even place, Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I know we
But
owe
yeah,
niggas trillions of dollars to the point where I feel like the tariffs are only so low because we owe niggas so much pay. And I feel like other countries
it's a
are on board
combination.
because other countries like China are on board. It's because like nigga, you owe me dough and you owe me dough and you taxing me on the shit that you want me to trap over there. Nigga, you really owe.
I am allowed to kick and scream. God damn it! I'm an American.
I guess.
Because nothing that niggas is saying, nothing that niggas saying is wrong. But I'm allowed to kick and scream. I feel like.
But nah, what it is kind of crazy if like you're paying $5 for strawberries and then tomorrow they're $13. You know what I'm saying? For that same package of strawberries. For the average American, that's a crazy increase for like especially for something that for fucking groceries. Now, I don't think we're gonna have that problem with groceries, but it'll be other things. You know what I mean?
And
Like
it
you said,
also
like
it also affects things that if you weren't doing that, it wouldn't really affect you. Uh, for
correct.
instance, for instance, if you have a specific type of foreign car, you can't go to nothing U.S. So that is going to affect you. If you have a fucking a Porsche, nigga,
Right.
the fucking battery for my client's wife has a Porsche. They have his and her Porsches. My her battery died. I couldn't even jump her battery because it's under her it's under her driver's seat. And you only can get to it with a special Porsche key at the special Porsche place that's only open at special Porsche hours. And they call their special Porsche
Yep.
people from wherever the Porsche is from, and then they get it imported.
And
So
they
for
pull
niggas
up.
like that, you're getting taxed. But then again, I said people that have people. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say niggas ain't entitled to have nice fancy things. But when you have nice fancy things, it comes at a cost. If that cost goes up because you have those nice fancy things, hey, you know what I'm saying? I have a GMC. It's American made. There's absolutely parts of this that came from other countries. But if the four parts that came from other countries that cost me $60 now cost me 80, hey, you know what I'm saying? If that's how it pans out, you know what I'm saying? So now that the total cost of the car only cost me $20 more than I would have, nah. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but if that's not how it is, and this car now costs 3, 4 more G, hey, orange nigga.
So that's kind of the point that I was trying to get across, like originally,
Fuck that.
is that yeah, like
Niggas
if we're
don't
paying $2 more,
niggas don't care that niggas don't give a fuck that they're selling fucking weed bags and fucking Montclair jackets and shit. Nigga, a nigga posted some weed. I thought he robbed Toys R Us. I thought he had a living room full of action figures. It was weed boxes. What the fuck? They just
Yeah.
and the eighth is $400 right now. Nigga, you can't even bring double
yeah,
the
now
eighth nowhere.
the weed packaging is getting kind of funny though. I
Yo, I
see
seen a
like
North Face one. I said,
the
oh, that's
North
kind of
Face
clever.
one. Yeah,
That's kind of clever. I
Like,
seen a
saw that.
cereal box one.
why does this nigga have 6 North Faces in his hand? What the fuck is this about? Like,
Wait,
But
that's
not
he
even
got
weed?
like
6 double
you got
process.
7 mini North Faces sitting on your fucking like. Why you
I
got
said, wait, that's
dog
weed?
jackets? You got dog jackets sitting on your fucking counter.
I said,
Niggas think
that's clever as hell. What's
like
all that?
yo, bro, your daughter was here. Nah, bro, that's the Zah. Like what?
Nigga be like, yo, I got the new pack.
Right.
Yo, this is
Nah, nigga,
Zod. Nigga, like, boy, that watermelon.
that's Ken and
Nah, this is
Barbie,
Zod.
nigga.
Nigga,
His
that
and
is
hers jackets.
watermelon. The packaging for weed is very clever now. It's very they got some shit out there.
All right. So what else is going on?
Bullshit.
Huh?
What else did we miss this week, Ronell?
Motherfuckers is going to jail for
That
doing
that that
horrendous
that white
shit.
that white man shot his wife and then killed himself.
Where at? I didn't hear about that.
It's connect. Facts.
And Yates, that 44-year-old man shot that 25-year-old woman and then took himself out. Dummy.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
Put me
no,
on.
that shit just happened like last night or the night before last.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Y'all know
Put me on.
I don't talk about nobody that died, but he shot his girlfriend. Obviously he was tripping. Dummy.
Yeah, he tried to. He dead. She. Yeah, facts. He tried to take her out, and then he shot himself.
Nigga 20 years younger. Nigga 20 years older than her. Yo, I don't care if two adults have a big age gap. Two adults, I don't care. But if you got a younger bitch, if you got a younger woman, you got 20 years on her, boy, you're supposed to be learning her. You're supposed to be in the crib shooting her, nigga. I'm not. Too many women is dying from them niggas. I don't like that. I don't like that. Fuck you shooting
He
for?
preaching. That's crazy.
Listen, I don't know what happened, bro. God rest the dead. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Nah, I'm judging. And if I'm wrong, so be it. Police said they walked in the crib.
I will respect that.
Police said they walked in the crib. Shorty was screaming. She had gunshot wounds to her stomach and her hand. They walked into another room, and what looked to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound was to the man.
Exactly what they said.
And Shorty ended up dying.
If I'm two things that happened, either she did it or he did it.
Yeah.
If he did that, I don't even care. Shame on that man.
Now I don't. No, she didn't die. I don't think.
No, she didn't die.
Yeah, nah. I don't think she died.
Oh,
and the only reason I know she's 25 is because they released his name and they said it was his wife. Then they said his wife didn't want to disclose her name. I went to Facebook and found her.
But it's like, right? But we know who you. Yeah. It's 2025.
I went to Facebook and found her in 3 minutes. And when I found her, I looked out how old she was because I'm like, this might be his little sister. I looked at how old she was. She was 25. That man was 44. He shot her, and then he couldn't deal with his consequences. That's on him.
Definitely what it sounds like.
And if I'm wrong, forgive me.
All right, man. Can we get something positive? We just been yelling at each other.
Shut up.
Nick gonna smack the shit out of me when he sees me. I don't want that.
Yeah, man. What? One love.
I'm not gonna come get a edge up in for at least 2 months now because I'm not getting slapped.
You want to get a heads up?
Nick slapped me.
Anyway.
Nick slapped me. His whole hand gonna cover my entire face.
Hello? I'm not slapping nobody. Niggas die when they get slapped. I'm not slapping nobody. I'm 31 years old. I know what comes behind the slap.
Said consequences.
And it's always
man, Nah, man. That's sad though. There's been a lot of random like DV shit go. Well, I can't say random, but like
it's disgusting, bro.
Did you hear about? Yeah. Did you hear about the one dude that was like chasing his shorty in the FedEx truck through Schenectady and Rotterdam? This was like 2 months ago.
I hate him.
You seen that?
I hate him.
Boy.
I know that nigga. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know him, but I found out who his girl was, and I know it's Shorty or his ex. I don't know at this point. And that just when you hear some shit like, "Wow, this is crazy," and then when you find out that it's somebody that you know, it doesn't become funny, but it just definitely adds humor to the situation. You know what I'm saying? Only because she was all right. She didn't get hurt or nothing.
No, I don't hate him because of that.
Oh, you hate him in life,
Yo,
like in
yeah, I
general?
know the nigga. I don't like that nigga.
Oh,
I ain't gonna say I hate him. I don't hate him. I don't like the nigga, but not because of that
he
situation.
looks.
No, that is
He
mad funny.
looks.
Nigga chasing this bitch around in the FedEx.
No, but listen, like niggas gave me the scoop type shit. So yeah, so it was the work truck, and like it's a work truck. So after work hours, like these box trucks all got fucking cameras in them now. So the nigga is bugging through Schenectady and Rotterdam. His boss calls him like, "Yo, the truck's moving at a higher rate of speed. What's going on? You got to bring it back." You know what I'm saying? Then like, boy, gets trapped shorty in a dead end, and like hopped in her car and threw her to the side and left the truck there, bro. Then they had to go back and get it. The cops was already there. It was just a lot, bro. It was a lot.
It was two niggas just like this, right? It was two niggas just like this working overnight, and niggas was monitoring the vehicles, and niggas was probably like, "Yo, you got to drop off on Emmett."
But yo,
Hey, yo, this nigga's supposed to be in Bellevue. They're like, "Yo, you got to drop off on Emmett." No.
yo,
Let's
that's
check this
funny.
shit. This nigga was doing 90.
Yeah.
Like he was. Well, no, we talking about the nigga. We talking about DV situations and how bad it got. But then we were talking about the nigga that got locked up for a DV situation, but he ain't put his hands on the bitch. He really just chased her around. And I don't like the nigga because I know the nigga. He's real life weird. That's why it didn't surprise me that he did that. But it's just dumb funny that like he was either in the middle of his route or he took the work van home. And
No, yeah, he had the shit at home.
to
He had the
be
shit at
so
home.
mad that you hopped in the work van and then chased the bitch. First of all, you're doing 90 in the Amazon truck.
No,
Somebody was
Wowing.
notified.
listen. So this is what happened. He had the work truck at home. Like that was like it was some shit like he worked for like a third party that like fucking delivered for FedEx or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm
Have
saying?
it out here.
Yeah, nigga happened.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And like I guess like they were arguing or some shit, and Shorty like was like, "Man, fuck you, nigga, I'm out, and you don't got a car." That's it. And nigga was like,
And he said,
"Nigga,
"Oh yeah, oh yeah,
yeah, that's 100% what happened."
oh yeah. How about this,
Yeah.
bitch? I'm hopping in the whip and I'm chasing you." So he starts chasing the bitch, and then he corners her in a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
Hops in the whip, pushes her over to the passenger seat, peels off, leaves the whip, he leaves the work
Leave the work truck.
truck probably open. Because
oh, it was a field day over there.
when you
So his boss called him like,
chasing
"Yo, the
somebody,
truck." It's
you
on
don't close the door
GPS.
behind you.
That's a good point.
It was a field day in there.
So then me and Kaden was working overnight at Amazon and said, "Yo, this truck 40 have stops on Emmett." Niggas was like, "Nah."
No, no, that's a colony route truck. That truck got supposed to be in colony right now.
Like, yo, who's driving that? Like, I don't know.
Eduardo,
It's some independent shit. It's like, oh, you
Eduardo,
nigga.
nigga. Not Eduardo again.
Eduardo.
So then we send Ronell over there. Yo, Ronell, are you near Hamilton Hill? Like, yeah. Yo, just do me a favor. Go to E Block real quick and see if that nigga's at the dead end. You're like, yo, bro, the van's over there. The door's open. Keys are inside.
And he's gone. I don't know where he's at.
Nobody here, nigga.
I think he's kidnapped.
It's nobody here, bro.
Call the cops. We give a missing driver.
Call the cops.
The nigga, and he probably pulled the stunt. But you know, sometimes
Where the fuck he go?
when Amazon don't hit their quota, they'll say it is delivered. And
Yeah.
delivered the next day. He probably had a truck of delivered merchandise, nigga.
Nah, I I don't even think he was on duty. I think he was like at home, just had the truck overnight type shit. Because again, I think it was like a third party. So like technically, like if you got like a company, Nick, you could like get a contract with them and do some of their routes for them. You know what I'm saying? It's like not a fucking Amazon truck. It's your truck, but you're still delivering for them or FedEx or whatever the case it was. Fucking UPS. But yeah, that's funny.
Yo,
where did the nigga go?
yo, not for nothing. Not saying bitches deserve shit at all, but some bitches cause shit on themselves, and she probably wound them up.
Yeah,
She
nah,
probably
she
she
calls
she
that.
they were probably arguing this shit, and he pulled up and shit talking shit, and she probably violated the nigga and then spun off. Like she probably was in her car, started to shit, rolled down the window, was like, "Nigga, your dick's mad a little, and you're mad." He was like, "You gotta, now I'm chasing you. On my mother, now I'm chasing you. I don't give a fuck if I get fired or go to jail. I'm chasing you, bitch. Are you stupid?" Yo, to tell a
In the
nigga
work
something he
truck.
don't have while he don't have it, while you're saying and drive off, nah, nah, nah. I'm chasing this bitch. Now we playing cops and robbers through Hamilton Hill.
Nigga,
Now we playing police and robbers through Hamilton Hill. Dirty bitch.
bro,
Yo,
nigga chased her through Schenectady, through Bellevue to Rotterdam.
Yo, it's crazy because
Niggas,
that's funny, but it's not funny because police can really hit that nigga with like some type of like,
yeah, nigga. What the fuck?
that's multiple jurisdictions, right?
yeah, nigga, that's like, I hope that he didn't have her in that car and drive through a city because that's some type of kidnapping, nigga.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Yeah, bro, it's a
he better hope he stay in that county.
that nigga better what was Young Thug's lawyer's name? Brian Skinner? Better call that nigga.
They won't never let that nigga get another case. You let the nigga get off, and I'm glad Doug's home. I'm 31 years old. I am a law-abiding citizen. He deserved to go to jail. Maybe not for as long as they were trying to get
Brian
him.
Steele.
He deserved to go to jail.
Brian Seal.
Yeah, yep.
He on Diddy case now.
Yeah.
Only reason I'm
Yo, Nick, Nick,
gonna
Nick,
say
Nick,
that,
Nick, 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 come back, come back. Your mic.
That nigga got a speaker next to the fucking next to the AC or something.
I don't know. I've been trying to let him rock, but damn.
That nigga got his phone on the subwoofer. I don't know. But yeah. Oof. It's a lot of weird shit going on, man. What's some positive news?
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
The next Friday movie, or I don't know what it's
Oh,
called,
I was
is
about to say, well,
confirmed.
the playoffs are started. I don't know. I just always
Do
talk sports.
does that count as the playoffs?
The
Like the
play-ins.
play-ins, I guess.
Eh,
What Golden State won? They beat Memphis,
no,
right?
no, yeah, but Memphis just beat who the fuck they just beat? They just beat somebody last night for real.
Didn't watch anything last night. No sports.
The Lakers played today. The Knicks played today. There's like 4 games today.
Oh, you want to talk about sports?
Talk to me.
Let's talk about the UEFA Champions League. I'll tell you what.
Okay, talk to what's going on. What's going on?
So the semifinals are set. Real Madrid lost to Arsenal,
Okay.
which is shocking because the past 10 years, this has been their competition.
Yeah.
They thought there was going to be some Bernabeu magic. They were going to come back, but now they lost.
Dub.
Shout out. Yeah. And as a Chelsea fan, it's kind of tough because I don't like Arsenal. I don't want them to win, but they got a good, what I'm saying, a good team, a solid squad. So they're probably going to win, or they got a good chance to win the whole thing.
Got you.
I know y'all don't care, but I do.
Huh?
This is like, I know y'all don't care, but this is like the first. If they do win, this would be the first time they win the Champions League, which would suck for me because, again, as a Chelsea fan, we're the only team from London to win the Champions League.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's talk about something more American, like tariffs. So.
Shut up. So yeah, the Knicks play today. Wait, I'm trying to go to yet. Oh, there we go. Yesterday.
Oh, it's
Yo, the
over now.
Grizzlies. Yeah,
So
Memphis beat
now,
Dallas. Spank
wait,
Dallas.
wait a minute. It's over now. But
What?
let's give a shout out to Rob Dobbs for doing the fuck Easter egg hunting shit. It was from
Facts.
like 11 to 12. He's
Facts.
always doing shit for the community and whatnot. So shout out to him.
Facts. Shout out to that man.
What are your plans for Easter? I'm gonna guess church. You're gonna go to church.
Yes. I will be officially going to GE Monday, so I'm going to make sure I get me a nice night's rest for work in the morning.
That's cute. What shift are you going to, friend?
First, I'll be
No.
on first. I'll be on first, but I'm going to third.
Okay. Yeah, nah, you're training on first. You usually always train on first. Did they tell you where you're going?
Yeah, I'm winding. Pause.
Oh, so then you working with me?
Word.
Oh, maybe.
What is that? What do they do?
You'll see. What I'm saying? That's confidential for me. I can't really say on the stream, you know what I'm saying? But if you're doing what I'm doing, you'll find out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're a winder, then you'll either be with me or you might be in bar shop.
Okay.
Bar shop sucks, but if you go to where I'm at, you'll be good. It's me and Anthony's there, so we
Bet.
know everybody. We'll tell everyone to treat you good. You know what I'm saying?
Bet. Is the overnight shift a breeze?
Um, for sure. They don't do nothing.
Bet.
But I'm gonna start talking shit about you. Like, yeah, them niggas on third.
As you should, because I'm going to talk shit about you.
Like they think they all good because they go to church and shit. That's what I'm saying.
I told you my drug test. It was my drug test that took forever, right?
Yeah. Because
It was
they're
the other.
like, we got we got a little bit of Jesus is blood in you. I don't know what this is. Is it the blood of Christ?
Shut up.
We usually don't see this on a talk screen.
Shut up. I think that was my first. Well, technically my second swab test though.
Oh, they could do a hair test.
Nah, I never did a hair test. It's usually piss.
Oh yeah, they probably couldn't do the hair test on you, right?
They didn't even say anything about it. They just went straight for the swab.
Yeah, they seen you was like, yeah, let's not waste our time.
So they was gonna cut my beard, dub.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they did a hair test for me. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, proud of you, happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Happy you could get in there.
Yeah, man. Happy to. Now it's time to get this chicken.
What else is going on in the area? What's new with Wind Down Wednesdays? Anything cool happen?
Oh, wind down's been wind downing.
Or has it been winding up?
Oh,
Mm.
he might have to change the name after a while, cause nigga.
It's not just R. It's not just R&B
It's
being played.
definitely not just R&B. He tried to flip it and say, oh, this is Jamaican R&B. Nigga, shut up, nigga.
Like, no, I don't. This is not.
Help me, Lord, help me. Catching a wine to that is crazy, but we've been
That's dumb funny.
there. We've all been there.
Oh my god, this guy Craig, bro.
Catching a wine to if you cry, I cry is crazy.
No, just no.
No, no. Oh no. La Jesus.
Yo, that's nuts. Shout out to the Fuse, man. Shout out to Wind Down. Shout out to Craig.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey, you've been a father for a good 15, 16 years now. Let me ask you a few questions.
Pictures is 13. Should be,
15, 16, whatever. I
should be
forget,
13. Oh my God. I'm saying that out
Yeah.
loud, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah. So have have you ever had the situation where you brought your daughters out somewhere and they were just terrified for no reason? Has that ever happened to you?
um, Terrified. No, I brought I brought patients to the Boston Aquarium, right? So as a dad, nigga, you going all out. So we go up there.
Yeah, I know, but continue.
I can go all out. We go there, nigga. So then they got the little movie. So I'm like, you want to go see the movie? She's like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, oh, you want to see the shark one? She's like, yeah, I want to see the shark one. And nigga spent the bread on the shark to see the shark movie,
Oh,
nigga.
she was terrified.
Nigga, it wasn't even that she was terrified. It was even that she was terrified, nigga. She just did not care. Nigga, I bought mad fucking candy. Like, oh, we about to watch this shit. Nigga,
Hmm
10 minutes into the movie, she like
Oh, you actually got to see part of it? Okay, all right, cool. I mean, you got to see 10 minutes.
I'm like, what, patient? I don't want to see this. I'm like, what, you want to leave? She's like, yeah, and I don't want this. All this fucking candy I said, all right, patience, let's go. $50, bro.
Hmm.
On top of going to see, getting into the aquarium itself and then buying the souvenir and all, you know what I'm saying? That was $50 for that. Wasted down the drain. But
Yesterday. Yesterday. Well, all right. I had bought tickets for Paw Patrol Live, Buffalo seats, right in the middle too. I want a good show for my daughter.
show your face, please.
Nope. No.
So what happened, bro?
We get there. We walk inside. We walk past the concessions. The baby. Ooh. So I'm like, all right, let's. So I get French fries, chicken tenders, and popcorn and drink, all types of shit. We walk down to the floor. We get escorted to our seats. We're sitting next to a nice white family. A mom, two little kids, quiet as could be,
Uh-huh.
just sitting there waiting for the show to start. We're sitting there, Katana, I don't know. She was just sitting there and then she looked around and I think what happened was she seen all the people and I think it freaked her out because she started
Wailing.
bugging, bugging, bro. She was
Wailing.
screaming, kicking and shit.
Yeah, I had the you got the video of you trying to walk back in?
No, yeah, I do, but I'm not.
Bro.
Bro. So mind you, the show didn't even start yet. She's kicked she kicked over the popcorn everywhere, kicked over the French fries and the chicken tenders, fries, barbecue sauce everywhere, and she's bugging. "Ah!" So I take her
Not
out.
Katana.
Yeah, she's usually so calm. I take her out, and like she's like dead ass mad scared. And then as I stand up with her, the shit's like, all right, junior patrollers, the show will start in 5 minutes. Show didn't even start yet. And I'm like, Katana, the show's gonna start in 5 minutes. She's like,
She-
"Oh." So we go back outside. When I'm walking out, I see my man's from college because he lives in the area. He
Yeah.
got his wife and his kid, and he's like, yo, bro, yeah, call me when you get back. I'm like, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
There was none of that. There was no
None of that.
callback when we get out of here.
So I get her down, I stand her up, get down on me. I'm like, what's wrong, Katana? I'm trying to talk to her. Why are you scared? It's Paw Patrol. You watch Paw Patrol. You love Paw Patrol.
Love it.
Mind you, this is Paw Patrol Live. On Paramount Plus, they got Paw Patrol Live, the show on. She watches this shit every day, boy.
Every
Like,
day.
not every day, but she watches that shit a lot.
No, every day. Yes.
And she knows the songs. So I'm like, oh, this is about to be a great experience.
Yes. As you should as a father.
So, I calm her down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, let's go back inside. Because at this point, the show has already started. I
Right.
can hear them whenever there's a problem. Like I can hear the Mighty Pups transforming. Like I'm tight. You know what I'm saying? So when the show starts, so they put the curtains up, so there's no light exposure. So like we can't see it, but we can hear it. So she's looking like I can hear my show. And then so I'm like, you want to go see? So I take a step for the curtain. I'm like, oh shit. So I had to stand there and wait for other people to walk in and for them to open the curtain. I'm like, look, it's Paw Patrol. So she's looking. I take a step. She starts screaming, bro. I tried to calm her down for a good 40 minutes. And I
Wasn't
was like,
happening.
all right. I'm like, Katana, do you want to go home? She's like, yes. So I'm like, all right. So we left. And like, we're leaving. The people at the front, they're like, I'm like, yeah, she's terrified. They're like, oh no, honey, I'm so sorry. And then she's like, bye, and just leaves. I'm like, all right,
Right.
we're
Like,
out of
all
here.
right, yeah.
yeah,
Sorry for I'm sorry too, nigga. I'm out of here.
yeah. I don't know what's going on. I'm out of here. So we left. We went got some food. You know, I was stressed.
Don't you love being a dad, bro?
It was just like we're because I
Oh.
got floor seats in. So they had floor one, which was the left side, floor two, which was the middle, and floor three, which was the right side. I got floor two right in the middle. Row J. I got great seats, bro. It was great. We had the bro. So we're sitting in the middle of the arena, pretty like literally smack dab in the middle. She
Mhm.
starts bugging. And this is as everyone's filling in, people starting to sit next to us. I'm like, oh man. And I didn't want to be that dude that had the baby screaming the whole show,
Definitely
you
don't want to
know?
be that parent.
Yeah, so
Like, look at
Ted
him.
or
Look at him
Ted.
with that baby.
Yeah, so Katana didn't want to be there, so we left. It's all good. But we ended up having a good time. We went and got some food. Then we
Nice.
came then we came home and we watched some movies. No Paw Patrol though. I wouldn't watch that. But yeah, that's the first time that's happened to me.
Oh man. So yeah, I can't remember of any time that they spazzed and we had to leave. I remember Patience one time spaz going he was going into a church, but I know them, so they were just like, it's all right. They went and grabbed her, just like, all right, just come on, and then made me get on the drums. That was kind of funny, but
Oh damn, you was
something
about to
like
go perform.
something like that is crazy.
Yeah, I was by myself. It was just me and her, you know what I'm saying? As a single father, you know, it was just tough.
As a single father.
And I don't care. It's weird. Like people be staring at me. What is this nigger doing with this white baby? I seen the white folks staring at me. Mind your fucking business. It's my daughter. I swear to God, bro.
That's right, Kanan. Fuck
Nah,
they
niggas
talking
had
about.
had one more time to walk past with their neck turned like that. It was about to be, yo, what's good?
Wait, what is he doing with her?
Is that baby in peril?
In peril?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Katana, you knocked over all the popcorn.
Not proud of you, bud.
Not your finest hour. She don't care.
at all. She's like, nigga, it's all
Yeah,
right.
she's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. That was yesterday.
Nah, bro. When I, I was just laughing at that video because when you was walking back in, she started spazzing. I'm like, nigga,
Bro, we
oh,
weren't even we were not even at bro. We were
that
like
is hilarious.
we were clean like 8 feet away from the entrance. All I had to do was even face that direction and she would
It
start
was
spazzing,
over.
bro. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure why. I don't know when she was littler, like she was like probably like one, brought her to Blue's Clues and you live and she loved it. She had a great time. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
This time she just was not with it.
Where was that at?
Actually, the Emerson Theater.
Huh?
That was in Boston at the Emerson Theater.
Got you.
It was actually a really
Yeah, I
good
did.
show.
I did Disney. I think we did Disney. Me and Patience did like Disney like twice, and then we did like this Marvel thing. Paige and Noodle. I don't what I don't have I ever taken her to a whatchamacallit? Nah, we just go to like
Go to like boxing matches and shit because she's a
yeah,
gangster. I understand.
yeah, like games
Yeah,
and shit like that.
yeah, I just take Noodle to the shooting range, you know.
I be taking her to like games and shit. She like going to games.
Yeah, we just take her to the shooting range and axe throwing,
That's
kid
all.
stuff. Kid stuff.
She's definitely benefiting from being a old the younger sister
Why I say that?
because it's like so she gets to like a double because she gets to like see shit for the first time, but she get to see like the older shit. So like for Patience's birthday, she wanted to go to a rage room. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If Noodle was six, nigga six, she wouldn't know what a rage room was. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like she wouldn't know what it was.
but since she's got a sister that's 15, 16, she's getting to see the teenager stuff too. I see. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense.
Bro, shut up.
What? I'm just saying.
She'll be 13 in July.
Mhm. 15, 16, whatever you say.
Shut up.
She's about to get her license and shit down in Georgia. I'm pretty sure that's how.
I think they can get it rather no in South Carolina she can get it like 13, I think. I don't know about Georgia. I don't know about Georgia. I gotta look that up. It might be the same as New York. I hope it's the same as New York.
Okay, 1 second.
I
Let's
pray.
go. I gotta get it out the freezer, my girl. All right, you can cry. That's cool.
Wilding you up.
Yeah, come on. If you want me to get it, you gotta come with me. All right. Well, let me know when you're ready. It's like, not gonna bully me.
Huh?
Said I'm not getting bullied by a 3-year-old no more. Standing up for myself. But, Noodle. She's got an old soul.
Who got an old soul?
Oh, she gangster, bro.
Yeah. I don't it's scary sometimes.
He reminds me of like a gangster lady from like one of those old black exploitation movies. Like she would have like a cool hat and a little pistol, like a two-shot Derringer or some sort. Yeah.
Back your ass up, nigga.
hmm Listen here, Jive Turkey. She's calling niggas Jive Turkeys for sure.
You jive turkey.
Dang. No sandwich. one slide short of tea. I don't know what the fuck they used to say, but that's some people, you know what I'm saying? She's one of them. When she gets older, she's gonna wild patty up. And you're gonna love it.
You know what? I hate you because now Patience is sending me clips of how she can relate to people. It's a a girl was doing her hair and it was like how you know dad's coming and it's just mad car blasting mad loud. I was like, oh, you can
Yeah,
relate.
because you're black. And that's what you do. That's what you do. Not all black people, but you specifically.
Whatever.
Mm. And it's like not even good music.
And it was definitely some South shit. Look,
Mm-hmm.
now I don't want to play it.
I remember when this was fucking back in the day. You used to drive around bumping "Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay Nay" at full volume. I remember that.
When I tell you I hate you, son,
Like, why did you do that?
what are you talking about?
Oh, now you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I do not.
Remember, you would do the
You're
dance
a
while driving. You'd
lying.
be like, "Watch
You're a
me whip,
lying.
watch me that." You used to do all that.
You're a lying sack of shit. Is
You
what
might have
you
had a mohawk. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't even think when I had a mohawk, Whip and Nene wasn't even a
I
thing
wish
yet.
Nick was here because he could confirm.
That Whip and Nene wasn't a thing yet.
I don't know. I feel like you had a
Wait,
mohawk
it
at
might
least.
have been. It might have been.
You might have had a mohawk in spirit.
It might have been. No, I don't fucking know. But
I
I know
remember
I was
back
driving around singing that shit. I know that.
back back during the days of Club Illusions, you, Jeff, and y'all used to have choreographed dances that y'all would do when certain songs came on. I remember that. I
Me and
remember coming
who?
home for you, Jeff, and yeah. I remember that because I remember I came home from
Jeff can't. You
college. You, Jeff, and
wait. Jeff non-rhythmic ass did a
That was,
routine.
and that was the craziest part. I'm like, even Jeff can do this dance. Anyone can do this dance. But yeah, y'all used to practice.
Jeff non-rhythmic ass.
Y'all used to practice. I'm not saying Jeff was the best. I'm not saying y'all would have competed and you got served, but I'm
Oh
saying
man.
y'all used to have dances to
Yo,
certain
I'm actually about
songs.
to end this. I'm gonna end the
Nah,
stream. Thank y'all,
nah,
man.
don't
Thank y'all for pulling up.
don't
Make
end the
sure you
stream now
like,
because I'm
you
telling your
comment,
secrets.
and subscribe. I'm a holla. Peace. Nah, I gotta show you some shit I'm working on anyway. I'm gonna show you some shit.